like Glacier, every time you take a curve or a turn on a hiking trail, you're like, oh my God, that's the most amazing thing. You can't get any better than this. And then you take another turn, and you get to see things like that. So it's cold and rainy in mid-June. We're in the Many Glaciers area of Glacier National Park. Not exactly the weather we were hoping for.
No, not at all. It was when we packed a few days ago, it was expected to be in the 70s and sunny, but as you can see, it's in the low 50s and rainy. But we're here, we're making the best of it. It's still a gorgeous view behind us, as you can see. There is snow on the mountains and this gorgeous lake behind us, and so, you know, why not? We'll go for a walk and see what we can find.
Didn't mean to make you disappear there. But if you want to see the mountains, maybe.
They're up there!
They're up there in the clouds. Maybe we'll see them. We're here for a week. This is our first day in the park.
Yeah, it's just the first day. We've got a long week in front of us, so hopefully we will see some sun at some point and get out and maybe get back here. But either way, it's still pretty, and because it's raining, there are less people around, so you get to enjoy it all by yourself.
That's a bonus. Been hiking about 2.25 miles now. Still raining, still cloudy, still cold. But if you're willing to stick it out, when you're in a place like Glacier National Park, you find little treasures like this.
Look how awesome it is! It's this really cool waterfall. What you can't see is how blue the water is. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but it's just crystal clear and so cool coming off of the mountains and the river behind it, and it's just fantastic. Totally worth the hike in, even though we're drenched now.
Headed to Iceberg?
Iceberg Trailhead to Iceberg Lake. We are going on about a 9.5, 10-mile hike to hopefully see some icebergs that are still floating in the lake that haven't thawed yet.
Still on Iceberg Lake Trail.
Yeah, haven't made it yet. It's been almost 3 hours. We've gone almost 4 miles, about a mile to go. But we've seen a lot of cool stuff along the way, so it's been well worth the time to take our time actually to stop and take photos, just glance around, get the binoculars out, look for wildlife, or just zoom in on, you know, whatever the scenery happens to be.
Yeah, and you know, taking the different pictures of different types of cameras, whether it's a smaller camera, a bigger SLR, a GoPro. There's lots of different angles you can try if you're willing to take the time, and it's a gorgeous day. We had 2 straight days of solid heavy rain here. This is our first day of sunshine when we can actually see the mountains, so we're taking advantage of it.
Well, now we know why this trail just opened this morning. We just encountered a whole bunch of snow on the trail, and not that it's deep or anything, but just a few days ago this would have been even worse. So I guess it's a good thing that we waited and we were here long enough that we got to see it open. So we'll be continuing on now, but just wanted to show you the snow on the trail. As you can see, we're walking on snow. We're on our way to Iceberg Lake, and the mountains are behind us and the snow is under our feet, and we're having a great time. It's June 20th, a little in the afternoon, and it's super exciting to be up here in the mountains with snow at Glacier National Park.
Well, we made it.
Yay! It only took us 4 hours and 40 minutes. That included a stop for lunch as well as lots of pictures, but it was totally worth it. And we are here at Iceberg Lake.
And the waterfall count and or runoff that makes little waterfalls is like 1 to 10.
A gazillion.
infinity. I don't know. This is an amazing place. So if you ever get a chance and you haven't been here, get here. We did it. We survived. We made the hike out to Iceberg Lake. It's ended up being a little over 11 miles round trip with all of our little excursions to take pictures and run back and forth. We took all day to do a half-day hike.
It was billed, it's 4.9 out and 4.9 back, so a little less than 10. We said we recorded about 11 and a half on ours with all the jaunts that we took. And it took us a little over 8 hours to do it, but we had a lot of fun. We did a photo safari and we played in the snow. We played in Iceberg Lake itself, which was freezing cold. Hey there, I'm at Iceberg Lake in Glacier National Park, and apparently the tradition is once you get here you have to stick 2 feet in the water. I don't know where that tradition came from, but I'm not one to break tradition, so here we go. Woo! That is chilly! We had a great day, and it was worth taking the time to just, you know, go and explore and not worrying about trying to get back at a certain time.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity to see some beautiful things if you have the chance. So take the time and take the pictures and take some video and make some memories. It's a great way to spend a day.
Yep.
So we did it. We survived.
It's recording.
Okay. We did it.